weight of that his senior season. We'll see how he handles it today.
Tell you one thing, Kelly, that was a big, big day. Broke the hearts of a lot of Hog fans. They're hoping he doesn't break their heart here this afternoon and have one of his magical games.
He had 20 yesterday against Alabama as we are underway here in the 2017 SEC Tournament Championship.
Kentucky likes people playing at a fast pace against them, so tempo could be in favor of the Cats.
And Bam gets him going.
He is so strong inside, so physical, just needs a lot more entries to him down in that low post.
Here's Hannas. Tapped out, beat Kentucky ball.
We take a look at the mini version of Dwight Howard down in the post. There he goes, catches it, finds the lane, goes in, no help defense. He can be big here this afternoon.
He's been big all week here in Nashville. Had a double-double Friday against Georgia. Went for 10 points, 9 rebounds in yesterday's win against Bama.
You know, Arkansas dominated Vanderbilt inside.
Taken away from Monk. Watkins finishes.
He's a glue guy. Mike Anderson told me before the game. He's trying to maybe have a bio and foul trouble.
Here's a steal by Fox. He's on the go. Puts it down right past Kingsley.
Coast to coast, man. He's as explosive as anybody in the nation. Alabama really got all over the glass against Kentucky.
Fox into Bam.
Oh, they want to go to him. It's obviously that's one of their goals. They're going to go. I'm telling you, they better keep the ball out of his hands, Arkansas. The Hogs better find a way. That's like saying if I'm going to be silent.
Right, exactly. Arkansas 0 for 4 shooting the threes early on here. 1 of 7 on their field goal. See if they can change that. Yes, they do. Manny Watkins, coach's son.
That's the glue guy.
He told his guys, just play ball like we know how to.
Barford wasn't scared there.
John Barford's made 2 big shots. He had a big game yesterday against Vandy. By the way, Vandy had 6 wins over top 50 teams. I hope they're part of the selection. They belong in an NCAA tournament the way they came out strong at the end of the year.
Barford's happy to be back in his home state. He grew up in Jackson, Tennessee. Bam throws it away right into the hands of Thomas.
Well, he telegraphed that pass. He's got to go down inside and back to the basket and utilize that strength and physicality.
Watkins the feed inside to Thomas. And Arkansas takes a 2-point lead.
Nice post move by Thomas. Thomas got great post position on the interior, and that's what they did against Vanderbilt. Started right here with the bad pass by Adebayo. Terrible pass. They converted on the other end. They got the good angle, good post position. Hey, he's not scared. Tell you that right there, Kelly. He don't look too scared there. That's nothing but nylon. They're not pressuring as much, Arkansas full court. Did they execute that full court pressure when Nolan was there? Unbelievable.
Hawkins shot fake through the lane, high and in.
Remember this, yesterday.
Make an argument for them to be seeded better than Oregon at this point, which reached the final. And I think in UCLA's case, they did finish 3rd in their own league.
Hey, but wait a minute, Joe. You mentioned Oregon. Oregon's now without Boucher. I mean, that's a major loss.
How about Hannas here right in front of us? Big 3 ball. Hey, Joe, thanks for your time. Looking forward to hearing everything you say this afternoon.
We can't get more time on my guy,
How about
Joe?
a championship game in front of us, Dickie V? 20,000 here enjoying the action and the passion.
That's the game.
Rattles out. Follow goes for Willis. You said he's the X factor.
I tell you what, Willis has the ball screen. Good job of getting over the top by Willis.
Thompson with another feed inside, and finishing was Thomas.
I'll tell you one thing, Thomas doing a great job getting post position on the interior. Remember this, Kentucky in their 10-game winning streak, Tess, they've been struggles, but they found a way to win. They got that winner's mentality, and they got this kid late in the game, Mr. Fox.
Briscoe. 10-game win streak after that 1-3 stretch for Kentucky, but at the end of the regular season, they found themselves down double digits in a lot of first halves. 3 straight games, they overcame that. Hannas now through the lane, wouldn't stay, rattle out. Here comes Monk. Kentucky on the go with Monk. Little shake and bake, and he dishes, and the finish from Briscoe.
Right there. Monk and Briscoe. Are you kidding me? Great execution, so efficient. Look at those Cat fans. Are they passionate? Big Blue everywhere. Watch this right here. Oh, what a change of direction. And then he gives it up. And Briscoe can finish, man. He can finish. Comes off the glass. First part, first phase of the running game, the rebound. And there's the shot by Monk off the glass. Tell you what, went to Mass yesterday, St. Mary's. Couldn't believe it was filled with blue. Blue all over. I think they were praying for the game here. I like Hawkins who's on the floor defensively. He really gets after it, and he's like a little leader out there.
How about Barford going around, Bam, to the other side and making it happen?
Tremendous baseline drive. Great reverse layup. They are so athletic.
He is something. Bam against Kingsley. And Bam wins that battle.
It's been an M&M or a mismatch. Look at the steal.
Turnover, the score. Hawkins, you said it, Dickie V.
Hawkins has been a big plus for this team. He was yesterday, same scenario. I'll tell you, he has been dominant today, Adebayo.
The roar now from here in Nashville as the Big Blue Nation appreciates what they're seeing. As that's Monk's second foul.
The only chance Arkansas has, I really firmly believe, is they got to get players. You see,
job in taking over for one of the all-time legends in college sports, Mike Sly. This plays special for Greg, who was here. He was announced as a new commissioner during the Friday round of the 2015 SEC tournament, but he looks after the welfare of the student athlete and consideration to them as well as anybody in our business.
Well, Mike Sly was, as you said, very tough to replace. Quality guy in every way. They went the little trap right there. Had to zone it. They're zoning.
Humphreys. How about it?
Humphreys right in the lane. Another guy. If they get some positive minutes out of him, that's a big plus going into the tournament. Anytime you get a 7-footer to give you some quality minutes.
A big man from Australia. Bonus here in this tournament championship game. And Macon answers.
Tell you, Macon shot that so smooth. Good rhythm.
Daryl Macon has been something. He's at double digits. Had himself a nice week. Fox gives it up for Willis. Yes!
Hey, how smart was that? Because you're representing a lot of greatness over the years, not just yourself.
6 points, rebound, and assists in his 14 minutes. As he's going to dial up a three and nail it right on cue.
What an unbelievable contributor, man. You can go to the bench. You know, a lot of teams, he could be a star. He could be a star, but unfortunately, he's got in front of him guys like Monk and certainly guys like Mr. Fox.
Hannah's always willing from there, but he cannot connect, and Willis comes away with it. And here come the Cats, up 9, looking to add to it. Thompson denies Briscoe.
Tell you, Hannah's got to start making some of those threes. He's a good shooter. Watch this. Squares his body, takes his time. Great follow through, great backspin, and down it goes. Mr. Basketball in Kentucky.
15 seconds remaining here in the first. It was a 3-point game at the half when they played back in January. Then the Cats blew them out. Mulder. What a way to end the first half.
And that's what he does. That's the biggest lead. That's Mulder's and a man on the box inside. Get him the ball right now. Take it to him. He's got to go one-on-one right here. Oh, he can play, man.
And he beats Kingsley to that left. Taps it, tracked down by Watkins.
Nice
and
tip.
There's the follow, the tip in goes.
Good active play right there with that tip.
Meanwhile, Mr. Monk.
That's why he was Mr. Arkansas. He was Mr. USA. He was a superstar out of the high school ranks. Mr. Monk. And they're saying, why could he be wearing our uniform? Why could he be wearing our uniform? Maybe a little tip by Kingsley to get him going. Oh, double him up.
Good hands by Fox, but Watkins was in the right place. But
look at
Fox
those hands.
gets a second chance on it. Wouldn't go for him.
Trying to get a little too fancy there with the dunk. They tried to get him to dunk. Oh, there. Kingsley now waking up a little bit. That should give him a little lift.
Nice exchange there, finishes for Kingsley, and he has 4 now. Such a slow start to his day, the 6'10" senior. Fox has that crazy body control.
Are you serious? It went in, Tess. It went in. I cannot believe it. He's a lot stronger.
He loves to push it, leaves it for Watkins. Front rim there, offensive rebound. Macon jump stop to the rim and scores.
I'll tell you one thing about Macon. Coming off the bench, he's been their star. In the previous game, 16 he's averaged. In those 2 games prior to this, he's double figures here again this afternoon.
As you pointed out, going to need something on this end here. They got to find a way to slow down and stop Kentucky. Briscoe off the pass from Willis.
Oh, he likes it in there.
Found the big man waiting for him. Shot clock at 5. Fox. Here's Willis. Got to launch it. Monk! Malik Monk against his home state team.
Malik Monk, Mr. Basketball in Arkansas, starting to play like he played many games this year. Willis played him in the post.
Here's the guy that's always aggressive, Macon. Boy, do I like his game.
I really love his game. He attacks. He's quick. He's very active. I like him. He reminds me of so many of the guys that played with Nolan. Had that program rolling big time with 40 minutes of hell. Oh, man.
Fox, all too easy.
Can't let him get to the lane just like. If you produce, you're going to get PT. You're going to get playing time. And we've seen Hawkins now in this tournament get a lot of playing time because he's produced. And he has not been a McDonald's All-American.
Thompson, well off the mark, the air ball. Cats have numbers. Monk on the go.
Transition.
Score.
He's terrific in transition. He's going to really excel at the next level. He and Fox, the 24-second clock, up and down the floor. He's the kid who usually makes threes. He's been struggling.
Offensive. Hannes was trying to get something.
That he wanted. He said what?
He was making the case for Duke. If you really look at the body of work, he sized things up. Briscoe, short corner.
You
a little too much, Bam.
You know, logically, you can make a case for Duke. What they did is unbelievable. But I just don't think you deny kids 32-1. I really don't. I think that's near perfection. And they did everything they were supposed to do. They beat some. Iowa State won the Big 12.
And it just keeps going for Duke.
Face with that little fake.
Hanna's in the foul. Count it.
Nice little drive by
Hannes.
He's been solid for them all year. He's had a tough afternoon, but he's been a solid player. Nice drive, goes to the left hand. Watch this right now. Changes. They call that the Euro step. And all these definitions and put the ball in the basket.
Arkansas went 6 minutes and 48 seconds without any points.
That's the defense of Kentucky. You know, we're hearing all about now the RPIs, the BBIs, the VBDIs, the FBI. We'll have them all. We'll evaluate these teams. We got every possible report. Bottom line is the eye test, man.
You here and get back to Fayetteville later tonight.
Tell you one thing, Kelly. For Kentucky, there's no doubt. Nice drive right there. Well, he's tough, that kid. I'm telling you right now. What a solid player.
16 for Macon.
Yeah, he really attacks the rim. You know, for a team like Kentucky, there's no doubt, obviously, they sit there, just figure out where they're going, who they're playing. But your heart breaks, and you think about kids that have great years watching. The Illinois States are going to watch tonight. They're going to watch possibly a scenario where 27 wins is not good enough. You're going to sit there, and they know probably already the Monmouths, the Belmonts. But that doesn't take away the great years they've had. Great years.
In this conference, the SEC, Lunardi says there will be 5 SEC teams in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
Vanderbilt checking in as a 10 seed as of right now, according to Lunardi. He was slotting Arkansas as a 9. Florida, who was the number 2 seed here in Nashville before they got bounced by Vandy, right now slotted as a 5 in South Carolina at 8.
Well, Florida suffered as Monk knocks down the big 3. It's big because he's been such a slump. Coming into yesterday, he was 3 for 17. Came early, shot at 7:45 in the morning, as Kelly illustrated and talked about yesterday.
And I think that commitment really helped him out yesterday and today. Remember, he was just 1 for 7 shooting against Georgia. Briscoe through the lane. Couldn't cap things there.
He usually finishes on a drive to the goal.
Barford up and under. He's a very athletic JUCO transfer who has been a great presence for Arkansas all year long. There was such buy-in for these JUCO transfers and some of the new players with Mike Anderson.
Took a little while, but they started to gel, getting ready for tournament competition. I mean, when Kentucky plays their A game and they get great production out of people off the bench as well as their starters, they're tough to beat because they're so talented.
Fox denied by Kingsley.
Kingsley defensively, all defensive team he made this year. There'll be no quitting these Arkansas kids.
Make it
no
again.
Quit. Look at Bacon. I'll tell you one thing, he just keeps coming at you. Keeps coming at you. Hey, look at the trap. Look at the trap to steal.
Watkins.
All right. They're waking up. Razorback fans. Whoa, Big Suey. Well, it looks like Danny Hurley's going to be dancing. Rhode Island Rams are in. They won their Atlantic 10 championship. That means somebody on the bubble is absolutely going to be a nervous wreck tonight.
Hannah's drive will go. He has 12 points.
Nice little isolation. Hannah's right there showing his offensive ability. The one area he has not been able to do is shoot the 3 here today, and he's done that well throughout the year.
Kentucky with 4 players in double digits, shooting just a tick under 50%. Briscoe changing gears. Bam. Tried to clean it up. Kingsley denied.
Good defensive play by Kingsley right there with the block shot.
Shot clock violation.
He's playing a lot better here in the second half. This is big possession right now. Look at John. He knows it. Look at him. Oh, look at him. Look at his animation. Frustration. He's only up 13.
They have been up 19 with 7.5 minutes left in this game.
Screen and roll. Kingsley wants the ball off the roll.
Hannah's.
I'll tell you,
staying with it.
He's finishing right in the left hand. Now they need a little 40 minutes of hell right here defensively. They got to come up with some stops.
See if they can find some magic here as they cut it to 11.
Free throw line will be the big factor. If Kentucky makes free throws, they win the game going away.
Kentucky in the double bonus.
Taking some time off the clock. Screen and roll up on top. Adebayo haven't been able to get the ball inside effectively to him.
He asked for it, he got it, and he will earn a trip. And some extra words being shared between Barford and Bam.
You don't want to mess with Bam, man. You don't want to mess with that body. You don't want to mess with anybody. Just play basketball. Play some basketball.
You may not like the tail of the tape, but I'm going to assure you.
Is there a miracle in the works here for Arkansas? Would it be a miracle? Would that happen?
They made 5 straight field goals to trim this lead.
I did a game this year, Kansas, unbelievable, down 14 with 2:40 on the clock at home, and the Mountaineers put the pressure. Unbelievable. The Mountaineers had a 14-point lead, and Kansas reversed it, as Cal was talking about pressure, a team that likes to press, and they came back, made some big threes by Graham and them, and the Jayhawks were able to get that win. And people were leaving, Tess. I couldn't believe it. People were leaving.
Well, you were calling them out that night. I remember I was watching with Sean Farnham. You were admonishing the fans.
Well, to me, those kids deserve better.
Fox just glides down the court.
Well, open court. Open court. Can't give him that kind of ability to get to the rim. He can get to the rim with the best of them.
Three ball from Barford.
Where has the three ball been all day?
9-point game.
Where has the three ball been?
And a timeout used by Dom Hawkins.
Violation equal.
Let's see.
Equal the
Yes.
violation, I think.
No, they're going to give him the timeout.
They're going to give him a timeout? It looked like he was calling a violation. The coaching staff a little upset there from Arkansas.
Doug Shows and Joe Lindsay conference there. And it is a timeout.
Arians on the baseline. He's panicking a little bit. Here he goes. Does he get the 5? Look at Anderson. 5 seconds. He had a 5-second violation. Mike's still fighting, scrapping like his mentor did, like Nolan did. Decided to wear the Big Blue Nation uniform.
17 points for Monk. Perfect from the free throw line. That was a contested recruitment, offensive there as Hawkins took it. We have called out his name plenty. Watch Dusty Hannahs laying him out there on the screen. Extending the arms forward.
Yep. Wow.
They threw that there in excessive
no
contact.
doubt about it. I don't know what to debate.
I think it was easy to read as well, Dickie. And there is the difference between a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2 right out of the rule book.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't a flagrant 2, but it absolutely was not a play and a ball. It was absolutely a legal screen. When Mike studies the video, he'll agree.
Kaylee?
We've seen some toughness out of Dominique Hawkins today. And as a senior at Kentucky, think about this. He's played with 13 guys over his career there who have left early for the NBA draft. With all of that great talent, he says the player who most helped him become a better player is Tyler Ulis. He says guarding that guy was unlike anything else I've ever experienced. The pressure that he brought on me, I've never felt anything like that. And seeing a guy Tyler Ulis' size fight the way that he does helped Dominique Hawkins learn how to fight.
Well, he was a guy who had so much fight in him when he was being rooted on by Big Blue Nation. And a player who Coach Cal
to help out with the 3 super diaper dandies in terms of PT peers, primetime performers, Fox, Monk, and Adebayo.
Career high 14 for Hawkins. Oh, look at that contact. I think things are getting a little chippy here in the late goings between these two programs as they're looking to separate them.
I'll tell you what, referee's got to take charge here. This is getting a little out of hand here. I mean, you got to be a little classy the way you handle this. Mike Anderson running out there not happy. Come on, just play basketball. No need for this. No need for this at all. You got a minute left on the clock, 13-point game. Just play, have some class.
Barford is still talking smack as he's walking away.
Come on, you're representing a great university. Don't need it. Don't need that kind of action. I mean, come on now. Wow.
Right into his face.
Yeah. That's intentional, without a doubt. That's intentional. 2 shots, the ball. He called, the referee was right on it.
Gauss and Lindsay get together to adjudicate the situation. And that will be a flagrant 2. So that comes with the ejection. You know, and the sad part is a lot of people will watch these final minutes here and say, did you see what happened at the end? Shouldn't take away from the body of work we saw out of Kentucky today, Dickie V.
Yeah, they really played such good basketball, and that'll be the topic of conversation. And it's really sad in a way. You know, Arkansas is actually, all their kids have done really well, shown sportsmanship. A couple guys got a little carried away. I mean, Hannah's thing was frustration. He didn't really, do it in a flagrant 2 style as we saw right there. I mean, that was brutal. There's no place for that in the game. None whatsoever.
Well, let's size up Kentucky as it stands right now as Kingsley will be escorted off. Big Blue Nation will give a cascade of boos to him.
It's his second technical. He had a technical early in the game. You don't want to be that kind of player and get that kind of reputation. It follows you around.
How do you feel about the continued development and growth of Kentucky as they ascend here in March?
Oh, I think the positive thing is getting guys like Hawkins and Willis to start to come around. They've had consistency basically all year from their 3 young players. I mean, shake hands, guys. Be a man. Shake a hand. There's nothing wrong with losing a basketball game, but you don't want to lose in a game of life.
And by the way, just as a note when it comes to moving forward here, Kingsley is still allowed to play in the first NCAA tournament game that Arkansas will play in.
I see John Calipari's son getting ready to come in. Oh, that's basketball. What a star that kid has become.
That is a capper, isn't it?
Star, man, star. That's a nice little hug, tap on the shoulder. I like what I just saw there with Briscoe.
And number 20 is checking into the game. Brad Calipari, the 6-foot freshman guard.
He said, gee whiz, I want my mother to call up the coach and find out why I don't get more PT. I want him to call up the coach. I'm going to tell my mom, get that coach, find out why he doesn't give me more playing time. You know what it is? It's on-the-job training for this young guy. I may not be around, most likely will not be, but I will tell you, he is heading to be a coach. Just like Daddy. Just like the Drew brothers, their dad, Homer.
The Drew family has had such great success, and it was a great run from the guys at Vandy right down Broadway throughout recent weeks, as they will be enjoying the NCAA tournament as well. As Kentucky will take this thing in for a smooth landing after we had some turbulence in the final minutes.
You know, Tess, really been great working first time. I heard all great things about you. World of football from Mr. Finney, Stephanie Drulli. They all raved about you.
You got to come to one of our prime time. Come down to the college football playoff with Todd Blackledge and me.
I should be down there. Yeah, I love football. It's over in the books. Another championship in the SEC for John Calipari and his Kentucky Wildcats.
30th SEC tournament title.
Seems to be a nice handshake going on with the kids.
What a weekend out of De'Aaron Fox, as the handshake line is fortunately calm after we had all the exchanges. The flagrant 1, the flagrant 2, the ejection of Moses Kingsley. Good job by coaches on the bench to make sure everybody was doing this the right way for Kentucky. Their 3rd straight SEC tournament title. And for De'Aaron Fox, the MVP of this SEC tournament. He went for 18 today after a career-high 28 yesterday, Dickie V.
Well, he's the engine. He's the engine that makes him go. You can have a beautiful Rolls Royce, but if you